What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony TGT, doing a late night quick video because I was just sitting around watching YouTube, getting ready to go to sleep when I seen a video from my good friend Gen X Gamer. I said, "Hey, let me check this video out. Seems interesting." And the video in question is, I like that. It's this one here. It's in the title of this video: Digital Eclipse and Republic make goose eggs. Ooh. So apparently, we got an issue. Digital Eclipse raised $10 million. People want to know, where did the money go? Oh man, we got all kind of questions. And fortunately for everybody involved, I got the answer. Now, Gen X starts out the video proposing this.
Digital Eclipse, we got some questions for you.
Well, lucky for Gen X Gamer, I have the answers. You don't even got to worry about Digital Eclipse. I will take care of all of it, and I will put your mind at ease. So listen to the sweet sounds of the frog. Click that like button. Share this with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, because it makes me feel so good. Now, we're not going to watch the entire 9-minute video, but I will give you the synopsis. Gen X Gamer, he was on the Reddit for Amico. He posted about Atari, the Atari pool, and we covered that the other day about the Republic investment. Someone replied, I think it was Vic Viper. You can see here, Vic Viper T301. He said, sharing the sales received from principal gain for the 12 months ending December 2022. And man, there's a lot of goose eggs. Now let's take a closer look at that. This is the information that Gen X Gamer has been working off of. So let's take a closer look at it. All right, here is this. Gotta scroll down, and there it is. Vic Viper's post sharing those sales receipts. You can see Psychonauts $0, Wasteland $0, Pillars of Eternity $0, Phoenix Point $0, Amico $0, Digital Eclipse $0, Moonray $0. Man, they ain't making no money, nothing but goose eggs. Nathan ain't got nothing. Except all this is incorrect information. Well, not incorrect so much as a misunderstanding of information. Because you see, when I saw this, my mind already sprung like a trap. Because you see, I know Pillars of Eternity is like a 2017 game. Psychonauts, earlier than that, Wastelands, these games have came out, been sold long ago. And as I remember the Amico, disclosures, the dividends only pay up to a maximum amount in a maximum year, right? So this is not in perpetuity, right? You do not get sales from Pillars of Eternity, Phoenix Point, Digital Eclipse in perpetuity, right? You only get it for a maximum amount in a set time period, okay? So 2022, it's not crazy to think that they've made no money off of these games in that year, because like I said, a lot of these games have already paid out. A lot of these games have hit their maximum. Some of these games have paid out 300% to investors. You see, this, while is accurate information, it is being shared by Vic Viper. It is not the information that we need. It's not the information that shows what is actually going on. But lucky for everybody, I got that information. People say, Tony, stay in your lane. Well, investigating is my lane, and that's what I did here. So let's take a mosey over. First, we're going to go take a mosey over to Digital Eclipse. This is the updates page, October 13th, 2022. As you can see, this is the campaign that Digital Eclipse ran for their investment. It's the one that Ozzy talks about in his video. They made $10 million. And as you can see, the campaign, you scroll. This is the first Digital Eclipse game, Atari 50th. The anniversary celebration launched November 11th. So at the tail end of 2022, this game launched. Now, let's hit the updates page. Updates. Digital Eclipse. Conquering the classics game market by flipping the business model on its head. As you can see, $10 million. We hit that update page again. October 13th was the last update, but the campaign ended September 16th. So they didn't make their first game that got published until October 13th. Now, if you go to the comments on this, there's always comments. People are asking based on a low number, guessing didn't turn out as big as hyped. You need to work on investor relations. People are a little upset. But someone here 3 months ago, Scott Warner, says, hello, can we get some investor relation here? We all invested in good faith in this project and would appreciate a response on when we can expect to receive dividends for our investment. So this is where the money went, guys. We're going to find out. We're going to know. Ash 11 Word says, hey, TMNT was not funded with this campaign, so you won't be seeing dividends from that. Atari 50th was, and more game announcements are coming soon. So Scott asks, he says, well, we appreciate that. And one more question that others have had, are we receiving dividends from the project going forward, or our dividends come from the Atari 50 collection forward? Thank you. And then Scott gets his reply from Ash again. Ash says, Big typically pays out dividends twice a year, usually in May and November. We expect the first dividends of this campaign to take place in May 2023. May 2023. May of this year, guys. Guys, they haven't even paid out the first dividend for Digital Eclipse. They raised $10 million. They made a game. They sold some copies. And nothing is going to be paid out until May 2023 because they pay out twice a year. So they didn't make it for the first payout, which would have been the tail end of last year. Because like I said, the game didn't get published until November of last year, right? So that's why they got zero. That's why Digital Eclipse has that goose egg sitting on it, right? October, not November. It's October 13th. Right at the tail end of the year, you get a big old goose egg. They didn't make any sales prior to that dividend payout. Next dividend payout's in May. People will get something. What will they get? I don't know. I don't know how many sales they made. I don't know what the percentage is. I didn't look at all that. I just know they're going to be getting something. Okay. That said, we got one more thing to look at. Now, go ahead and go over to the SEC filings for FIG. This is an old SEC filing, but it's very relevant. We're going to scroll down to the bottom because what we need is right here. Oh, man. If FIG funds have been deployed on better terms, blah, 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 blah. Here it is. Pillars of Eternity, Deadfire. They raised $869,000, 33,000 backers. They made $8,626,000. They returned a 99% return. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I know there's another chart here. Here's the other chart. Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Like I said, boom. Total after everything, because this is a different year. This is the 2021 year. 62%. Psychonauts 2 did 181%. Wasteland 3 did 196%. Phoenix Point did a 300% return. Kingdoms and Castles, 300% return. Outer Worlds, 220% return. Flashpoint, only a 9% return. What is this? What the Golf, 261% return. Solo, 7%. And Solstice Chronicles MIA, 23% return. And then we can go to different years. We can look up all the returns. Pillar of Eternity got 99% return on that year, that quarter. Because these are all the historical crowdfunding, right? The historical results. As you can see, this is the total historical results. Phoenix Point, 300%. Kingdoms and Castles, 300%. What the Golf, 300% return. Outer Wilds, 220%. Solstice Chronicles, 191%. The only ones that really had some bad returns, it looks like on this chart, is Little Bug at 2%. Pig Eat Ball had a 7%. Trackless only had 17%, and Solo 26%. Pillars of Eternity, grand total of 62%. So like I said, people were making money. People are making money. You just got to actually look into it. It's not exactly cut and dry, right? You have to go back years because eventually they stop paying out. So yeah, in 2022, they're not getting money from a lot of these games. Now you see there's some asterisks here. These asterisks are games for which Fig either sold our rights and received a lump sum payment, or where a developer entered into a third-party agreement prior to release, which led to the game reaching its return cap. So Phoenix Point was sold to another company, or they had a third-party agreement, and they got their cap. Boom, there it is. You got your 300% return. No problem. Single lump sum payment. We're done. You don't get no more money. Someone else publishes it. I think Microsoft got Phoenix Point. So I know Big Republic, it's not the greatest site, right? It has the bad track record when it comes to the Amico and all that stuff. But it is not a complete scam. People have made money. People have invested. Things have had returns as far as video games are concerned. I don't know about the rest of the Republic platform. We're not looking into that right now. We're just discussing this particular section. And as you can see, the information, while accurate, was not exactly up to snuff or informative or relevant, right? It happens, right? You get information and it's accurate, except for it's not relevant to the conversation because you're missing context, you're missing other things. So, when you do this, don't rush to judgment. Look at everything, investigate. Always triple check. And with that said, love, peace, booty grease. I'm out this bitch.